Whoa. Hello. Hello. Good morning. It's the last day of 2024. Mm-hmm. The last day. Take a deep breath in. Breathe. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. It is the last day of 2024. Good morning, Terry Anderson. Good morning, everyone. When you come in, tell me where you're coming from. What are you doing today? Are you at work? Are you getting ready for tonight's big shebang? On your way, maybe, to get stuff? Linzarella is in the house. I haven't seen you in a while. Greta's at home, chilling. Carrie says, Tennessee, go Vols! Thank you, Terry Anderson. We're getting fired up with the 2025 glasses. That is today's live goal. If you want to send a 2025 glasses or two gift, I thought it would be festive. Thank you. Staying in home tonight. Thank you, Greta. Thank you, guys. I love the 2025 glasses. Hey, Dr. Holcomb. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. Hey, my story. Good to see you. Christy Martin's in the house. Susie's here. Taking her son out to lunch for his birthday. Happy birthday to your son. Perfectly Imperfect says staying home with a bunch of teens. Yeah. You know, my husband's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I'm like, nothing, honey. I'm going to bed. I'm going to be watching it from bed. Thank you, CA Gammy. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you. The church is still standing. I don't know. I feel like there's probably some sort of ghost occupying it. I've got a breakdown here. I spent the night pretty much putting things in order. Um, my glasses got a smudgy. I can't stand that. Can y'all when your glasses get a smudge because you have to look at it up close? Chastity's staying home and avoiding crazies. Thank you. It's got a truck on it. I love it. Nothing new about Caleb, but I'm sure you guys saw the video last night about the charges against his mom. Now, you recall we had her cousin on the panel who I feel like maybe was trying to spin a different narrative, but I'm unsure about that. So, um, we know for sure she's awake now because we got that old, the good old mug shot. Thank you, Lady in Red. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Good morning. So listen, today's topic is these dagnab churches. Okay. And I want to talk about the timeline. Me too, Chastity. Me too. Yes. We'll talk about Susie Skinner in a minute. I did watch Robbie Harvey. I watched Robbie Harvey last night, and I know y'all did too. And so I got to thinking, I mean, I've not done a live or a video on this at all. Because I still was kind of collecting information in my mind and processing it and filing it and analyzing it. And I think I have enough now to talk about all of this together and what it might mean. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking kind of information that we've got from different sources and putting it together in the bigger puzzle. I don't know if they got married. I think people have checked the records and have not seen anything. Yes, Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Happy New Year's, baby. Happy New Year's to ya. Happy. We're going to talk about 2025 resolutions here in a minute. Mine is no Pepsi. You guys know my struggle with Pepsi. I'm going to be Pepsi free. I'll make it to the end of the first week and then I'll just break. This morning I got Mountain Dew because it's all we got in the house. Doing it up. Good morning, Allison. Hey, Paula's Paws. Paula's Paws is in the house. Let's talk about this. You guys know what to do. We're at 5,000 likes. We have 176 souls in the room. Keep on loving on that screen. And that will get more folks in here to listen. Thank you, Paula's Paws. Today's live goal is 15 2025 glasses. And you all have already sent 6. Thank you so much. Hey, Melissa and Zoe. Welcome in. Good morning, Sheila. My cat's trying to get out of the window. Hey, Cocoa Puff. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's, Wendy. Sherry using her stickers. Those are so cute. And these ones right here are provided by TikTok. When we hit those sub lives, my hair's sticking up like alfalfa this morning. I'm sorry. Thank you for the glasses. Who done it? Dr. Holcomb. Thank you. Dr. Holcomb's in the house, everybody. Larry. I love your name. Larry Salou. I don't know. Chasaroo. Larry Chasaroo. Is that how you say it? I love it. Happy New Year to ya. Gosh, how many in here remembers Dick Clark when he was alive and he hosted the New Year's stuff? Thank you, LaRue. Oh my gosh. Now we've had Ryan Seacrest for years now. And Ryan does a great job, but it's just not the same. Come on. But Dick Clark couldn't live forever, of course. I just wish they could have cloned him. I'm kidding. He was so good. And then he had all this, I don't know, he was not treated right by his wife and kept away from his children when he was ill. Sad ending for Dick Clark. Mm-hmm. Sure did. I met Ryan Seacrest once, y'all. Have I ever told you that story? Oh, Did I ever tell you that story about me and Ryan? Like that was, it's just like some random story I would tell. But since we're talking about New Year's Eve, let's talk about that. Yeah. Okay. There's no pictures. Yes, there are. Oh Lord. I don't even know if I could find the pictures. I'll scroll if we have time in my book face. I probably have them posted there. Yes, there were pictures, but not on your phone pictures. They were pictures you had to print out, darling. Picture it. Atlanta, 2003. Yes, picture it. Atlanta, 2003. I think. Oh my God, when was that? It was ishy, okay? Let's give or take a few years. I'll get you the exact years. My friend and my sweet friend to this day, her name is Sherelle. And honey, she can sing. She's the one that met Mariah. Mariah used her back to sign autographs. It was me and her and our other friend. So Sherelle and her best friend Robin, and me and my husband went to Atlanta um, to something. I can't even remember it. Gosh, we were so young. I don't know. I'm sure we were clubbing. We don't know. Anyway, so she was going to already, she already had her spot for American Idol, the auditions. So we all go. Here comes in Ryan Seacrest. He's about my height. I mean, I'm really shocked we're like the same height, and we're both young, and we're all young, man. We're in our 20s. Life is good. There's no wrinkles. There's no muscle aches. And Sherelle went in front of the judges, Simon, Paula, Randy, and she made it to Hollywood. And she come out of those doors with that golden ticket. And we were on the couch waiting and talking to Ryan. And she come out and we hugged her. We all hugged us girls. It was like a three, me and Robin and Sherelle like all went into this crazy hug. And my husband is standing there like, what do I do? And so him and Ryan started hugging. And Ryan is so short and so little, my husband picked him up and like spun him around like a little doll. And not only that, is that made the American Idol commercial. And I would love to have that all of these years later. Nana sent a subscription. Wendy, Shell Bell, and you received it. Welcome to the SCF family. You remember that? Do you, Tina? You remember the commercial where Ryan Seacrest comes out and then three girls are hugging and then somebody picks up Ryan and twirls him around like a little doll? Because that was my husband. American Idol, if you're listening and you've got a copy of that commercial, I would love to see it. Let's get started. You all feel like you remember that? If I show you the picture of us, you'll probably remember the outfits. I don't know. Sherelle made the top 100 in Hollywood. And in my opinion, she should have won the whole thing. She still sings to this day, and she's very successful. Okay, hold on to y'all's britches. Let's get going. You got to take a big drink when you have a lot to say. And you all can correct me if I'm wrong or insert if I'm missing anything. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Thank you, guys. Who was the American Idol that year? Oh, gosh. Uh, if I could remember what year it was. Ryan Seacrest was wearing a green shirt and it had like a little writing up here in the corner. You know what? Let me just take a minute to scroll my book face to see if I can find that photo because now you've got me curious as to what year that was. And I hope this don't take, if this takes a hot minute, I won't continue to do it. Was it Taylor Hicks? I don't know. Here, let me I can't remember. Gosh, because I haven't even thought about that photo or that experience in years. I mean, absolute years. Let me see if I've put it in a specific album. If I haven't, because I've had my book face for 15 years plus, and all of the pictures from all of my life is in this book face. Even from prior, I would scan and put them in there like albums. Oh, here's me and Mariah. Okay, so let me show. This is Sherelle's back. This is Sherelle's back, the friend that was on American Idol. This is Robin. This is me. And this is Mariah Carey. So everybody meet Sherelle. I'm going to have to send her this clip. She's going to love it. She's actually on TikTok, guys. And she sings, honey. She sings on TikTok. Yes, let me find you her TikTok too. This is the other photo. Over here, Sherelle. Meet Sherelle. Me and Mariah go back like babies and pacifier. Oh, TikTok, no liar. Keep your fantasy hot like fire. Jump, 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 jump. Ah, memories in the corner of my mind. I'm still looking. So young, I know. Oh my gosh. That was 2003. That photo with Mariah was taken in February of 2003. Oh gosh, I didn't put it in the dang album. What's wrong with me? Here's another young photo. This photo was taken 14 years ago. Back when, when the hair started to be popular, like really blonde and really dark underneath, and you thought you was a punk rocker. Memories in the corner of my mind. Me and my husband, before either of us had any gray. We were at the lake. My handsome husband, he's still handsome. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's a picture from the day. This is a picture from the day we were at American Idol. There's Sherelle and there's me, and we're sitting waiting. I mean, not Sherelle, that's Robin. That's Sherelle's best friend. And that's me. And we're sitting there waiting on Sherelle to get registered and everything. You had the hair too? Now, only if this photo had a date on it. Okay. What is the date? Oh my gosh, we're not going to find it, y'all. Do I have three dots at the top? Good morning, Miss Diane. Oh, TikTok is funny. There, I don't think the charges would ever be dropped. Here's a baby me. I'm going through memory lane. This is baby me. Taken back in the 70s. Look at my cool outfit. And who else in here had that backdrop? Who else had that backdrop? Come on. That had to be the most popular backdrop of the 70s, darling. This is one of me and my sister. That's my sister. Socks and sandals. And this is my dad. He's a hunk of bird in love. This is the ultimate 60s photo. Chastity says, no, the charges have not been dropped. I wouldn't think so. I mean, he's probably in there for life. I think what he did was atrocious. And he should absolutely pay for what he did. Okay. Let me give you I know you all didn't think you were going to wake up and see all of my photos this morning. But this is a total throwback photo, okay? Yes, it was early 2000s. Uh-huh. Yes. Who in here had a Razor phone? You know the Razor phones that flipped? We're going to get to the churches. I know I want to tell you all about the churches. This is the last photo, I promise, Terry Henderson. Okay. This is a saved selfie from that phone when those first come out. Uh-huh. Memories in the corner of my mind. Oh, man. Let's move on to what today's show is about. We've only got an hour left. We've sit here and talked this whole hour. You had a blue one? Oh, my gosh. So old school. Hey, Allie. Yes, Motorola was the bomb. Okay. There are 3 churches. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are we up to we're not talking about what Mark Kaufman has done and Susie. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I mean, excluding Solid Rock, I counted 3 new churches. Am I missing one? I thought I might be. I got Living Water, Mercy, and Forge. He tried to lease RH Acres for the next 2 months, offering 4 times the money. Are they not wanting to rent to him anymore? Well, let's talk in terms. We'll talk about my tribute in a minute. Let's talk in terms of churches only. Churches only. Excluding Solid Rock. I only want to talk about the new ones. And I want to talk about that timeline, but I wanted to make sure I have it right. So if I'm wrong, just let me know, okay? Living Water Church, and this is just, it's not really new information, it's just a simpler explanation. If you've watched the Robbie Harvey show, thank you, Lady in Red. If you've watched the Robbie Harvey show and you had trouble following along, or you're just like, I know this is like swirling around in my head and which one was first and who did what, that's what I want to talk about. Because it was leased by a third party. And when they found out what was going on, they shut it down. The owners did the leasing to him. So, as of when does he need to get out of there and where will he go? So, they're basically kicking him out. Thank you, Beast. Beast and the Beauties in the house. This is news to me by P. Cowgirl. I did not know this. It's unconfirmed. But it's good to hear that he's probably, that he's done over there. I'm sure they don't want the attention. So this is what I have. Living Water Church at Market Common was incorporated on October the 17th, 2024. That's the first thing that happened. Living Water Church at Market Common. It went from Solid Rock. Remember, they sold their stuff for $5 to Living Water Church. That's the first one. The second thing that happened was Mercy Church Ministries was incorporated on November the 18th, 2024. So it was a month and 1 day later that Mercy Church Ministries was incorporated. Wendy says, keep in mind, this is what Murdaugh did as well. We're talking about shells. Mm-hmm. The next thing that happened, oddly enough, was the very next day. November the 19th, Forge Church was incorporated. So you got Living Water that happened on October the 17th. And then November the 18th, Mercy, and the very next day is Forge. And I think the timing notation is very, very important, and it should be very, very clear. And all three of these incorporations have John Paul in common, and or his associates. Now, it is not illegal to form churches. You can form 15 churches a day. You can do it right online. There's no ID to check. There's nothing to stop them. Good morning, True Crime Buddy. So let's talk about Living Water in simpler terms. P. Cowgirl says, I did hear from a good source that his aunt is on the name of one of the properties. His aunt. We'll look into that. So basically what I've done is I took all of the paperwork that Robbie Harvey and wherever else we found it came from. I've compiled it all together for you. October 17th, 2024. That's where we're at. Living Water Church at Market Common is incorporated as a religious corporation in South Carolina by John Paul Miller. So he incorporates that one. He's owning that one. He's saying Solid Rock is transforming into Living Water Church. November the 18th, Mercy Church is incorporated. Lost my sub notes. Give me just a second. I don't want to get this wrong. incorporated 1118 as a nonprofit. This is Mercy Church, nonprofit in good standing, domestic, South Carolina. And that agent of Mercy, which I need to add into my notes, is Molly Fleming, which they have now proven to be his grandmother. Okay. So, Mercy Church, grandmother. November the next day, Forge Church is incorporated as a religious corporation in South Carolina by Vermel Jackson. Christina Best and Kristen Fazio are listed as directors of Forge Church. Tina Corley, who we know, is listed as the registered agent for Forge Church. Now, December the 13th is when My Tribute LLC gets incorporated. December the 13th. We're just going in timeline. I'm basically just stacking it in a timeline for you to understand in simpler terms. December 13th, 2024, Susie Skinner, quote unquote, files articles of organization for My Tribute LLC in South Carolina. Mark Kaufman becomes the new registered agent, replacing Susie Skinner. The registered office for My Tribute changes to the Pack and Pro address from Susie's address. When Susie set this up on the 13th, it was her address. And then here comes Mark, and he changes it to his address. And this happens on December the 19th, where they file, December the 19th, Mercy Church Ministries also files an amendment. And then the next day on December the 20th, Mercy Church Ministry files another article of correction and a notice of change of registered office over to the Pack and Pro. So from October the 17th to December 20th was a super, super busy time. Yes, and November brought new ones and December brought new ones. Now, did Robbie Harvey talk about who these people were? I feel like he did. Did he talk about who Vermel Jackson is, who Christina Best and Christine Fazio are? We know who Tina is. We know who Molly is. We know who Mark is. We know who Susie is. We know who John is. Thank you, Beast. Thank you for the DJ glasses. How many now? So we got 3 churches, and we got this strange other LLC called My Tribute. And we don't even know what it is. I would love to find the in NACIS or whatever it's called on them. And you know what? Maybe I'll look into that right now as we speak. We can sleuth together. But as far as I know, the strange characters who I want to know who are connected to John Paul now and what their role in it is Vermel Jackson, Christina Best. I think one of them he noted went to church there, and Kristen Fazio. Now, was there any other connection with Trisha? Wasn't her mother involved in one of them? Can somebody remind me? Fazio was the director of his school. Thank you for that. And she was the one driving Micah's car. That's right. That's the one he there's a picture of her in the parking lot. I remember now. Mercy was the one with Trisha's mom. Mark Hoffman's mother lives with Best. Thank you. I'm just filling in my flow. I'm actually going to make a flow chart because this is really looking like some sort of shell game to me. And just to be honest with you, you can do this online. I'm not even sure these people, maybe they don't even know that they're directors of stuff. You know, maybe John Paul just went in there and created a bunch of stuff and typed a bunch of people's names because you can do that. Me too, Stephanie. And that's why I done all of the research and put it all of together because I'm a visual learner. I mean, you can sit there and tell me about it all day long, but usually if I have to see it on paper to really truly understand it. Let's talk about my tribute. Okay. My Tribute LLC, they filed forms F0087 and 88. It was formed on December the 13th, 2024. We talked about the date. I know it really needs its own like board. It was formed as a domestic limited liability company in South Carolina. It was formed. This is the way that it appears on paper. Okay, I'm just reading it as it was formed. It was formed by Susie Skinner as the initial registered agent located at her personal address. Then Mark Kaufman was appointed the new agent. And then it was changed to the Pack and Pro. This was done so quickly that I almost feel like Susie may have not had a. This is just a theory. We're here to talk about theories. I feel like she may not have had a clue. Maybe John Paul done it and then told her, and she got mad and said, "You better take me off of that right now. I don't want anything to do with that." What do y'all think about that? Hi, Beck. Hey, Gunner. Vermeer was a deacon at Solid Rock. Thank you for that. I mean, is it possible that's why they done that so quickly? Because if you think about it in terms of them getting caught, they wouldn't I mean, I would think they would shut it down. Miss Allie says, I think Susie's more involved than we even think. Sarah says, very possible. Cassandra says, I think that's what she was grilling at him about at dinner. Oh, maybe yes. Rich Ross says, I put nothing past JP. He is truly capable of anything. Yes, it was a super quick registered agent change. But then it was changed again. But only the address this time to his personal home address. All changes to the registered agent in office were authorized by Mark Kaufman, acting in a capacity that is not explicitly defined in the provided documents. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaker, sneaker, sneak. Sneak, sneak. A little bit of snakes, you slithering little snakes. The company's current status is listed in good standing. Probably not for long. Hey, some rando. Some randos in the house. We have 31,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 50,000 likes. And we have 218 souls in the room. I'm just going to keep the goal at the glasses. I think they're super cute and festive. Tonight is the new year after all. And I would rather spend it with no one but y'all. Oh, yes, I'll be around. Thank you, Beast. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. Here's an interesting notation I found in Forge Church, forging ahead. We are forging ahead. Let's go. Okay, this is what I saw. There is a dissolution clause in those set of documents. There's a dissolution clause in Forge Church that wasn't in the others. I found that peculiar. Upon dissolution of the corporation, assets shall be distributed for one or more exempt purposes of the meaning of Section 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code that ensures upon dissolution the assets would be transferred to another eligible nonprofit organization. Like who? I wonder who. You know what I feel like is happening? And I'm no detective. I feel like they are playing catch with assets, with money, with fake churches. They're trying to legally transfer assets upon dissolution to another nonprofit. And they're transferring from one nonprofit to the other. I hope the FBI is watching this. Now that I've stacked it and I've put it in chronological order, can you kind of see the ball game that they're playing here? Hey, Lisa, we are talking about all of JP's church. This is it right here. This is the explanation I was looking for right here. Hot potato, hot potato. TEJ says that church is a front for horrible things. No way that congregation is supporting his lifestyle. Well, we come up with that theory again is do they even know? I mean, we're assuming they're all helping John Paul, but we are not looking at the side of maybe that John Paul has stolen all of their identities to funnel stuff. Maybe they're involved. More than likely they're involved. But there is that other side. Here's an interesting thing I found about Living Water Church at Market Common. These are such small details, but they are important. Right. Carrie says, and then there's the 95-year-old grandmother. Absolutely. Here's what I found in Living Water. The church has opted to operate without members. Well, now, what is a church with no members? A church couldn't survive without members. So why are you incorporating as having no members when you literally have members every Sunday? Can somebody explain that to me? No members? Today's live goal is 10 2025 glasses. We already have one. Greta says she thinks she knows. Dr. Holcomb says no member, no church. I agree. Chastity says just a place to funnel money, perhaps. Thank you, Beast. So out of everything that I read about living water, the no members clause caught me. How many no members do y'all see driving out of the church every Sunday? We see it on protest. There are members. There's members. It also identifies as a religious corporation as opposed to public benefit corporation or mutual benefit corporation. Give me just a second here. Sorry, folks. Pretty in Pink says it feels like it's just digging a deeper hole. Exactly. Stephanie says JP reminds me of the beachfront store. So many of them, it always has money but empty. Exactly. So can we talk about that one line? The document explicitly, this is for living water as a religious corporation as opposed to a public benefit corporation or a mutual benefit corporation. Why? There's three types. So religious corporations have certain purposes versus public benefit. So they are choosing religious. So here's what you have to establish as a religious corporation. Established primarily exclusively for religious activities such as churches, synagogues, mosques, and other faith-based organizations. You get tax exempt. Donations are tax deductible for donors. And governance, you're subject to specific laws that may offer certain exemptions from state and federal regulations applicable to other nonprofits. So that's what they're choosing. We're still in living water. They're choosing to be a religious corporation, but at the same time declaring no members. It's a non-member church. Versus public benefit corporations, which is for charitable purposes, general public, educational institutions, hospitals, charities. You're also tax exempt and go by the same governments, but the mutual benefits is to create the interest of the members rather than the public, like homeowners associations, social clubs. So they are choosing specifically to be a religious corporation versus the other two. They are declaring we are a church. We are taking all of the benefits of the church, but we are declaring that there are no members. Here's a clause that is not in the other ones. Come on, folks, let's get to 50,000. I know y'all can do it. There's 238 souls in this room. Right. Exactly, Tina. Okay. Now, we are still on living water. I just want to make sure we're all on at the same church. Everybody's in the car. Everybody's getting out of the car. We are all at Living Water Church on the Monopoly board. We are touring Living Water Church. That's the Monopoly space we're in right now. Asset dissolution. In the event of dissolution, that I'm sure that they are expecting, because they are they're trying to save assets. Yeah, living waters, living in the water, living down by the water, whatever it is. The church's assets are to be transferred to St. Delight Pentecostal Church, which we know is connected to Charles Randall, a specific entity chosen by the church. And that's kind of saying it's a predetermined plan for asset management and possibly a relationship with this church. So you've got one church sending assets upon dissolution to other religious entities unknown. You've got Living Water specifically going to Charles Randall's church. And in this instance, John Paul, he serves as both the incorporator and the registered agent of it. So he's up front. It's mine. This is what I'm saying. I'm not going to have any members. And if something happens to us, all the stuff needs to go to Charles Randall Church. Charles Randall's church. Woo! Is anybody's head spinning in here? Right. This is a very good point, Dr. Holcomb. This is a very good point. None of the churches are exactly set up the same. There's something different. There's a different clause. There's different people. There's a different flow. It all comes from the same point, but they're not exactly filed the same. It's like they've got a different outcome plan for each of them. Mercy Church, that's the one with Molly, good old Molly Fleming, who went and talked to Robbie Harvey. Excuse me. I don't know as much about Mercy Church because I don't have the detailed filings yet, but I'm going to be working on that. But the takeaway from that is who's behind it, and the different registered agents have changed. Several recent filings have been made. In the case of Mercy Church, notice of change of registered office, registered agent of a nonprofit, articles of corporation, articles of correction, notice of change of registered office or registered agent of a nonprofit organization. So many changes. It's like they're making it, and then they're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Courtney says registered agent is the only person who receives service for the company. Mm-hmm. Courtney, before I was a content creator, I was an accountant. I have a bachelor's in accounting and about 20 years experience. So I'm looking at this from an accountant standpoint, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is some sort of shell game. Courtney says not necessarily any person on the board of the corporation. You're a paralegal. Me and a Courtney is in agreement. That's why I was so intrigued. And this is all alleged. This is alleged theories, not proven. We're just talking theories and hearing possibilities. But that's why I was so interested in looking at it from an accountant standpoint and putting it all together in chronological order and putting all the names together and thinking about what is going on here. I mean, John Paul's literally going down the list of people that he feels is going to help him, his deacon, his best friend's mom, you know, Kristen Fazio, who's director of his school, um, Trisha's mom. There's a circle of people that are a list of names that he's going down. We reached 50,000. Thank you, guys. That's right, Stephanie. I agree, Dr. Holcomb. We have 260 souls in the room. Today's live goal is 10 2025 glasses, and I have 4 of the 10, only 6 to go. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the glasses, Beast. Thank you. Summer says, when Murdoch got caught and happened to all his, what happened? They probably got shut down, Summer. And that's the thing is everything, every church that is set up has a different outcome if something happens to it. This church's stuff goes here. This church's stuff goes here. This church's stuff goes here. It's almost like he's wanting to divide the assets up, allegedly, to either not be seized by the FBI or lost in bankruptcy or something like that. Who owns his church now? Living Water. Living Water Church owns it for $5, including his house. You're welcome. Emily says, doesn't JP realize that everything he does, the feds are watching? Exactly, Emily. Like, what is he thinking? Does he really think it's all like this scam or something and the FBI's just pulling his leg? What is he thinking? Cheryl, right, thinking it'll keep him from losing it to the IRS. Oh, I don't know. But I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Whoever said this, let me find this comment. Courtney, was it a quick claim deed? I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. And isn't that sometimes done in trust where you can do a deed like that if for your home to sell it to the trust to make it a legal document without going through all the red tape? Isn't that what that is, Courtney? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree, CM. I agree. This is getting wild. Could be. Yeah, okay, see. Yeah, they can be used for that. Oh Lord, Jenny. It's probably Russell B. Wrong is his legal counsel. I mean, it's getting shady AF. I'm feeling like January 2025 is going to be one for the books. I feel like, and if he does it again, if he makes a new one, come on. People are literally at the registration website hitting refresh. Thank you for the glasses, Beast. Thank you. They're literally hitting refresh. And anything made in anybody's name in accordance to having a church that has to do with John Paul Miller is going to be found almost instantly now because we're on to it. How long did Murdaugh do this before getting caught? I don't know, but I'd say years. There's another one he didn't announce, and it's a sixth one. Okay. That's interesting. I will research that today. I mean, everybody knows where to go to look, you know. Now I'm going to be sitting there hitting refresh. Ooh, Clint FL, thank you for sending the glasses, darling. Only 3 more glasses, guys. 3 more. Hey, Erica, what's your question? Good morning, MJ. Hennessy family says, I wonder if he knows he's going to the slammer or if he's so delusional that he thinks he's not. Either way, he's got, you know what, cojones. Thank you, El Cousin. They have red flagged him? I would love it if they did. They are Cajun. SCC's, excuse me. SCW says maybe are people who have invested money in Solid Rock and that is their Hail Mary to get the money back. Tina says, why do you think he's putting things in others' names? Thank you. I heard the goal being met. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you. Well, let's talk about that. Can we talk about what a shell game is and what it might mean? Because I see some of the questions about that. Yes, they do, honey. I hope both the FBI and the IRS are watching this live, honey. So a shell game is it's really kind of a deceptive gambling game. People do it with assets. They try to do it for kind of like the manipulation or misinformation or misflow of assets, like they're trying to kind of slither them through the course, avoiding detection and own out the back door. Basically, that's what that means. Yes. Ponzi's in the house. I see you. So let's talk about this then. So if you're doing a shell, and I'm just reading information here, I am not a shell expert. So, asset misappropriation refers to the theft or misuse of a company's resource by individuals entrusted with managing those assets. It's the most prevalent form of occupational fraud. There are tons of shell options. What's called skimming, where you take the cash before it's recorded. Thank you, Beast. Thank you, Cassidy. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Cassidy. Yeah, thank you for sending those. Pansy, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing, Grana. Good to see you. Cash larceny, theft after cash after it's been recorded. Billing schemes, submitting false invoices, payroll fraud, creating fictitious employees, expense reimbursement fraud, claiming a reimbursement for personal expenses, inventory theft, check tampering. I mean, the list of things is crazy that you can do in shells with shells. And I truly believe that that's what he is doing in my heart of hearts, allegedly. No, they don't have any judgment. As far as I know, Courtney, that don't mean they don't. It just means that I haven't looked. Today's live is brought to you by Amika Perk Up Power Up Dry Shampoo. God's honest truth. I have not washed my hair in 3 days. People, they're going to be like, oh no, another product. I hope I added it to my. I always forget to check, and now it's not going to work. Oh no, maybe I didn't add it. Hold on, let me go add it. I'll be right back. Maybe I can do it this way. I need to make sure I add it because I don't, I just try stuff and if I like it, so I try to add it to my store. And some things they don't allow you to. We have 60,000 likes and 254 souls in the room. Keep on a tapping, cause a tapping is a clapping. That's how we get stuff in here. Oh, Lord. Now let me go find it. Well, this is not how I wanted this to go. I got the Perk Up Power Up box and now I don't see it. That's probably what is that they're not offering this combo anymore. That's probably where it went. But I still want to tell you about it because it's still good. And then they got the Perk Up Ultra. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. I know y'all put up with my shenanigans. Okay. Today's live is brought to you by Amica Perk Up Power Up Dry Shampoo. I've been trying it. I promise you with all my heart, I swear, I have not washed my hair in 3 days. This is you. I usually have to wash my hair every day because it's so oily. And I wanted to try to see if it really worked. This is the Perk Up Plus that I have pinned. I just have the little one of it. And you just spray it. And I'm telling you, and it took it right out. All I did was wake up and spray and brush, and I didn't have to wash my hair this morning. And that takes me about 45 minutes to fix my hair. So yes, oh, the smell. Mm, it smells like a real light, like flowery smell. It's very light. It smells like salon, like you just come out of the salon. I would not fool y'all if I didn't think this worked. This dry shampoo will save you hours on washing, like a floral, yeah. Um, but I mean, it works. It works. I'm telling you, my hair is sticking up like that because I haven't blown it out after washing. But with, but if you pull it down and you use the dry shampoo, it looks like you just washed it. Yes, Marissa says all of the products are amazing. Um, yeah, the smell is really good. You feel like you just come out of a salon. It's very light. It's not overpowering. It's very, very awesome. So that's today's live is sponsored by. That's what I'm probably going to do at the end is probably review products if I use them for a while, and if I like them, I will use them. So, and I want to show you them and refer them to you because we talk about stuff all the time. You know, might as well show you what works if you've not ordered it yet, so that you trust me and you know that it's going to work when you get it. Dr. Holcomb, this would even work for you. Dr. Holcomb, preacher's wife needs some of this. Oh, this bottle's so cold and I'm having a hot flash. If you can find the double, there was a special, but I don't think they have it now. They do have, unless you can look around in my shop, they do have a combo. The other one is the plus. The one that I'm showing is the plus, is the full size. The plus is for like day 4, day 5. Yeah, I know, Rendo. Day 4, day 5. This is like day 2, 3. Yeah, just hit the orange card at the bottom left. Mark a no, but I'm going to write that name down. Nappier. If any of you legal people out there can research and find out what 6th one may be out there, I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking about emailing Mark Hammond and just saying anything that comes in anybody's name, and here's the list of names, let me know. Or if you have anything, I'm ready just to send one email. I don't have the card? Oh, no. Well, know that this is in my TikTok shop. Thank you, Beast. This is in my TikTok shop, and it works. Oh, I haven't even used this one yet. I used the little one, the plus one. I don't know how to get that one open. You have to go out and back into live if you can't see the cart. Robbie says he was going to give the 6th church person a chance to contact him first. Oh. Well, maybe they will. By tonight, I'll be watching for sure. Oh, well, my eyewear is by one pair eyewear, and I have different toppers, and that's how I change my outfit, darling. And I actually did contact one eyewear to see if I could be a sponsor, and they said no. Yes, Rando, some of John Paul Miller's kids are over the age of 18. But Wendy, maybe one day they'll let me. I don't know. I don't know. Send an email to one eyewear, whatever their name is. Let me be a sponsor. Because I would totally get y'all a discount code and everything. I said, well, I'll keep wearing them anyway because I love them, but you're lost. Ooh. Just contact them every day. Today's live is brought to you by expensive eyewear. Oh, Lord help us. 3 of you bought the shampoo, the dry shampoo, and you're not going to regret it. You're going to love it. You're going to be like, it works right in front of your eyes. You're not going to believe it. But yes, that is the summary of all of the churches and all of the things. Um, and there's supposedly a sixth one. I'm going to research that today. I'm sure Robbie Harvey already knows. I know that. But I would like to research. If anybody's in the legal field that could help me research, that would be most grateful. You have to show this for a second or you'll get in trouble. Okay. If you keep spending money, I'm addicted to the TikTok shop. I finally saved up $50 in purple tickets. And don't remember, you can redeem your purple tickets for this too. Purple tickies. So I finally got to $50 and I redeemed it on two stock pots that I wanted for the new house. So, oh yes, we'll recap along the way. This one is just a smaller version. It's of the plus. The plus is the more powerful one, and this is the regular size of the regular one. That's like $16, I think. You really want that tree? Cocoa Puff really wants a cheese grater. No, I won't be live tonight, but I'll be around. I'm on somebody's panel. That's what I do. I'm usually on Butterfly's panel. So make sure you give her a follow. Or I'm just hanging out at, well, whoever will have me. I'm always around, or I might be in my Discord group. If you want access to my Discord group, you have to subscribe. We have 492 subscribers, and my goal is 494. So I'm 2 people away from my goal of subscribers today. And what you get for that is access to the Discord. We talk about true crime all day long. Kristen has a prison letters in there where she takes prisoner calls. You get a 60% off code that you can use on my website. You get sub only lives, and you get to see moments of my personal life that only you get to see. So many great things, and it goes to support me. There's so many benefits, especially the Discord. It's like our own personal private text messaging system. So I'm definitely going to be in there. And if I find out who the sixth church is first, I'll let everybody in Discord know first. How about that? Ashley, I see you in here. Thank you for being a subscriber. I really appreciate you. Well, it's that time again when I got to roll on out on the road again. I got to do some videos, and some more sleuthing. And I've got to prepare for tonight. It's New Year's Eve. We are going to celebrate with family tonight. Have some good food. Pick up, please. Pick up, please. No way. Get out of here. Block, block, block. Thank you for the glasses. Thank you, Beast. You think the Sixth Church is listed in his godmother's name? Who is his godmother? Can anybody tell me what his godmother's name is? Thank you, Jana. I appreciate that. Look for my cup today. I will. The mail here usually runs around 4:00. I don't know. Maybe it's early, but I'll be checking the mail definitely. Linda Hamdanano. Okay. Linda. Listen, Linda. 81 and lives in Arizona. Oh, Katie. This whole entire live will be uploaded to YouTube. Now, if ever a live is not uploaded, sometimes YouTube just won't let me, and I'll try, and I'll say can't process the file, and that's why you can see days that are skipped, or it just wasn't a good flow for a live, and I didn't put it up or something like that. But 99% of the reason is because YouTube won't accept it. So if I get a live uploaded, I consider myself lucky. So I'll try to put this whole entire thing up there. We talked about it for a moment, about baby Caleb's mom being arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse, vehicular homicide for the 2-year-old, child abuse, and felony domestic violence. Oh no, voices for victims. I'll pray for you. It sucks being sick on the holidays. All right, guys, I love you all very, very much. You're making my dreams come true. Hit me with some 2025 glasses as I talk us on the way out. That's what we're celebrating. 2025, we're going to be together as a family. New year, new you. We're going to talk about all of your New Year's resolutions. Will I be live tomorrow? Most likely. I mean, my husband will be here. We'll play. We'll do it by play. If I don't come on live tomorrow, I decided to spend it with my husband. But you may see me. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. I love each and every very much. You're making my dreams come true all before my eyes. I say it every day. Every day I wake up and I wonder how on earth I get to do this. And I appreciate it. It's much more fun than being an accountant. Please know that you can find me on any social media platform. All you have to do is look for the same username and logo. I am on YouTube, Instagram, Bookface. Wherever you are, there I am too. I love you. Please be safe today. Be kind to one another. I'm going to make an actual flow chart for all of these churches and make a video about that so you can download it and refer to it. Lord knows what's going to happen next. I'll be seeing you all, okay? Have a good day. Thank you for everything. Thank you.